What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. U.S. to lose $12.5 billion from tourism decline. That's a substantial number, and really not that surprising. That's kind of what happens when you spout continual xenophobic nonsense and obsession about bullying and just being a horrible person, basically. That's what happens because a huge number of this 12.5 billion is from Canadians. I'm Canadian, and yeah, we're not going to be going down for a long while, I would suspect. Why would we? Why would we give our hard-earned dollars to an economy led by such an administration? An administration that just recently called Canadians, mean and nasty because we're not going down to the States. We're not spending as much money. We're not, we're boycotting or soft boycotting or boycotting, whatever you want to call it, certain U.S. products. We're buying Canadian. We're not importing U.S. liquor. And we're the ones mean and nasty. When we had a sitting U.S. president threaten our sovereignty over and over again, and then have his sycophants back him up saying, oh, it's for the lulz and he's just trolling to get you, right? No, that's not how it works. Let's get to it.
Happy Sunday to you. If you live in an American tourist hotspot, you might not have noticed it yet, but tourism to the U.S. is on the decline. The U.S. is set to lose $12.5 billion because of it. Traveler spending here is already down 22.5%. That's from last year, and it may only get worse. News Nation's Marcus Espinoza in New York City, one tourist destination that could be missing out on billions of dollars from travelers. Marcus, what's behind the decline?
Good morning to you, Hannah. There is no place like New York.
That's what that isolationism gets you, coming from, remember when the president said this? Well, maybe we can look at injecting the disinfectant, injecting the bleach into the body to just kind of clear that up, and it's going to work great.
City, I can attest to
yes,
that.
He said
now it is a
Sunday
morning here. It's going to be relatively calm
pandemic
for the time being. That's not too unusual. What is unusual is the fact that this summer already has seen significantly fewer tourists in this particular area here, according to small business owners, and they are definitely noticing that traffic has a bit of a downward trend there as far as what they're used to. There's a few things that are contributing to that there, because it depends on how much money you have, what you plan on traveling, what's happening in the international world.
People don't want to be detained, have their social media searched, be arbitrarily pulled aside and just treated horribly by this administration.
There. So let's kind of break down what exactly is going on, what could add to this here. In New York City alone, officials expect 2 million fewer international visitors this year, meaning $4 billion in lost spending. And that's going to be on hotels, dining, and tours. And nationwide, the U.S. is on track to lose $12.5 billion in foreign visitor spending. The only country out of 184 economies expected to see a drop there. The travel to the U.S. is down from multiple key markets. The number of German visitors to the U.S. is down 28%. The U.K. visitors down.
We're going to lose billions and billions and billions of dollars. It's going to be beautiful. Huge, huge drop in tourism. We don't need them. We're going to pay for it ourselves. We're going to pay for the tourism. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be bigly beautiful.
15%, and folks coming in from South Korea also at 15%. In Minnesota, that decline is prompting action, with cross-border traffic from Canada down 28%. The state is now running new ads to bring visitors back. Tourism officials say the drop could cost 14,000 jobs and more than $2 billion.
The thing is, with Trump's rhetoric the last 6 months to a year, it's irreparable damage to the relationship between Canada and the U.S., arguably our closest ally historically. And then you have them stab you in the back just like that. And it's like, it's not that easy to turn that around. It's going to take serious work, and it's potentially, like I said, just irreparably damaged.
And lost economic activity. Canadian tourists play a key role in supporting small towns and summer economies. And if you haven't noticed, and if you've been watching us, a bit of a rift between Canada and the United States of America recently, particularly since Donald Trump took office, and all the tariff wars that have been going on between not just the U.S. and the world, but particularly their U.S. and Canada. So perhaps this is a bit of vengeance from Canadians here on not coming to visit and taking their plans elsewhere, but certainly has an impact, it looks like.
And Marcus, as you talk about some of the factors that
we're gonna add tariffs and we're gonna pay for them. The consumers are gonna pay for them. I love the uneducated. They're gonna pay all of it. It's beautiful.
Could be contributing to this. We do know there is a visa integrity fee that a lot of internationals have to pay now.
Like
do you think that could be contributing as well?
Maybe. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's something that could be coming down the pipeline here. No clear date on when that could go into effect. It would be a $250 fee, and if you happen to be able to follow through on the visa rules and regulations, you could get that back there. But it's something that a lot of folks are saying could discourage even further visitation here to America, and they're concerned that it's not going to help the cause at all here. No specific date, again, Hannah, on when this could take place, but another factor that could contribute to those declining tourism numbers that we are seeing so far this year in America. And but as always, a couple blocks up here, Times Square, that main attraction, no doubt gets packed no matter what.
$250 per visa. That adds up, Marcus Espinoza. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below.
Yeah, very, very expected to see this, right? But you can't help but kind of laugh. A little bit of schadenfreude there. And listen, Canada, we're a pretty small country. Population-wise. We're hovering just above 40 million. But that said, we're still the U.S.'s biggest trading partner. So we have ways of fighting back against Trump, and we're not just going to bow down. I don't think you'll ever see that. And the craziest thing is Canada was so polarized before Trump was elected. Canada was facing huge polarization politically, and there was a growing movement within Canada, you know, that was very eerily similar to Trumpism. But now Canada's, I think, the most solidified I've ever seen it. The most patriotism I've seen, the most just people coming together. So yeah, the solidarity has been pretty crazy, and it's all brought about by you know who. All right, see you soon.